Previously on Talent Search Cymru.
That was absolutely amazing.
I did not expect that.
This is the birth of a star. Right then, both. So it is the Romanian auditions today. Are we looking forward to them, Deck?
Definitely looking forward to them. I'm looking forward to see what other potential we got on the panel so far.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Lily, what do you think?
Yeah, I think we've seen so many amazing talents already, so I'm really excited to see what they bring now.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens today with these auditions. It is the Romanian auditions, so this is it. Obviously, we got to find who's going to work well in next week's the callbacks. You ready, guys?
So you excited about the competition?
I'm so excited but so nervous at the same time.
Well, I don't have any doubts that you won't win. I knew that you were gonna, if you entered anything, that you would get through. It was just about when you would take the chance to audition for something. So I'm very proud of you for taking that step forward after a lot of hard difficulties in life.
I am Laura, I am 19 years old and I'm from Ystabynach. When I was selected for the series, I felt amazing. I could not wait for the experiences and everything, for the challenges that were going to come my way. Apart from singing, I do love playing football. I used to play football in college and football for my local area. I absolutely love it. I was a striker and I would absolutely love to go back to that, but my passion is to sing. So about a month ago, I was in a car crash. Before any of that, I would never have thought of actually going into something like this, but I realised that you only live once and you just got to go for it, so that's what I did. So my experience in music is I've always sang as a kid, and then I went on to be in musicals, so I was starring in Bugsy Malone. Then I've also done a lot of open mics, run karaoke nights. I've also done gigs, small gigs. I've sung in so many different pubs, and I just can't wait to get more experience. If I was to win Talent Search Cymru, it would be an absolute dream, and I couldn't even believe it. I just take it with everything that I've got, and I would just go 110% with it and go all the way until I can reach the top.
I'm feeling so nervous, but so excited for the journey.
Hiya, Laura.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm really good, thank you.
Why have you come to Talent Search Cymru?
So I wanted to come to Talent Search Cymru because I just want to gain more experience. I've done my own little gigs. I've done karaoke nights. I've done little bits like that. I've been in musicals, but I just want to get that extra experience just to go further.
That makes sense. Well, we're really excited to see what you can bring to the competition. So what we're going to do now, when you are ready, take a breather and just start your audition, all right?
Heart beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? But watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. And all along I believed I had found you. Time has brought heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more.
What a nice start to the auditions today. Declan, what did you think?
First of all, very iconic song to pick and a very brave choice. Yeah, I think you've done very well. I like the way I like your tone throughout. You kind of, you're hitting notes that you need to hit, which is very good. I like the way you ended it on a powerful, long, elongated note. That was quite a nice way to end the whole audition. Overall, very strong audition. Obviously some rough edges, but to be honest, I think you're pretty solid and you've got great fundamentals to keep doing what you're doing.
Lily, what did you think of Laura's performance?
Laura, I really liked that audition, and you've got a really, really pretty voice. I think, like Declan said, the foundation is there, and I think this process will definitely benefit you in just polishing you up a little bit, and things like nerves and breath control, but that's all things that we can really help with and just polishes and changes the performance. So I think you've definitely come to the right place, but well done, you should be really proud of that.
Thank you.
In terms of what you do as a singer, I think there is a lot more development there. And what I mean by this is that when I listen to you, you've got such a really nice tone, and you can tell that you've had a little bit of experience doing these things, but this process will allow you to open new elements in what you can do. And there was a part midway of the song where you slightly started to move your voice a little bit more, with a little bit more movement in it. And when you did that, I was like, this girl should definitely be moving and play with the voice a little bit more. So don't ever feel, when you take on a song, whatever the song is, don't ever feel like you have to listen to it. And this goes for everyone else. Don't ever feel like you've got to listen to it and sing it like that. Don't be frightened to add your identity and your stamp to the song, because that's what's going to make you ultimately stand out in the whole industry. You've got to be original to you. You know, no matter how many classic songs you take on, you make it Laura's. You allow people to know this is Laura's voice. So don't be frightened to get creative vocally with it, more movement in places, change it up, make it more yours. And do that with any song, and we'll start to see more of Laura come out. You should be really, really proud of yourself, because 100% talent there, and that was a lovely start in the auditions.
Thank you so much.
Well done.
Are you excited about the auditions? Or?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And because you're going to be doing mostly your own material, isn't it?
That's what I like to do. I mean, I can do covers, but
and do you support yourself like with the guitar rolls and the
yeah. So I play different instruments, but lately I've been playing acoustic guitar. Hi, my name's Ian. I'm 47 and I'm from North Devon. I moved to Wales in about 2008. I moved to Newport. I lived there for a while. I lived in Blaenavon, and now I live in the Rhondda Valley. I guess I've kind of done music all my life, but I didn't really start doing it properly till I was about 15. That's when I bought a guitar. Before that, as a kid, I used to make up songs and stuff just for my own amusement. And then I learned to play guitar. I'm also a singer. So I started joining bands. I've been a music teacher, teaching different instruments. I play a lot of different instruments. I'm really looking forward to being part of the process, and I'm hoping that, I'm really going to learn a lot from it, and it will help me to sort of develop myself as an artist. If I was to win, that would be amazing. I suppose, all artists like to have some kind of recognition so they know that they're doing something right. I'd love to make an album. For my audition, I'll be performing one of my own songs. I just feel like with my own material, it means a lot to me, and I have a real connection with the song, and it allows me to give the best possible performance.
How are you feeling, buddy?
I'm excited.
Nice. So what are you going to actually perform for us today?
I'm performing one of my songs. It's called Somewhere Else Instead.
Nice one. All right, buddy. When you're ready to start, you start your own time, all right?
Cheers. Why do you feel so sad? Lying on your unmade bed. You've been lost inside your head. Let's go somewhere else instead. Let's go somewhere else instead. Let's go somewhere else instead. Forget about what he said and make it better again. You know you could, 'cause you did back then. Let's make it better again somehow. Better again somehow. Why do you feel so bad about something that you never had? Why'd you let it drive you mad? Don't you know you should be glad? Let's go somewhere else instead. Let's go somewhere else instead. Forget about what he said and make it better again. You know you could, 'cause you did back then. Let's make it better again somehow. Better again somehow. Better again somehow.
Wow, well done, Ian. Declan, what did you think of his performance?
Well, I definitely want to hear the full song sometime. Really, coming on the show and doing an original song is such a brave choice, but I think it was a very good choice for yourself. You clearly are in love with your own material, you enjoy what you write, you enjoy what you're doing. That's clear. It's just clear to see, you know, the way you perform. I really like that. Lyrically, that was a very sound song. Performance-wise, very, very sound. I mean, I love the way you changed it up in the second verse, I want to say. And the choruses, I mean, I was almost singing along in my head. Like, I was hooked from that the very way. And I mean, I'm always jealous of anyone who can play guitar and sing or play any instrument and sing at the same time, because as a skill, I don't think I'm going to master for a very long time. I love that performance. Your tone's amazing. And I think right now you'd fit in with the current sound right now. I feel like you could definitely make it somewhere. Start putting your music out there if you already haven't, and just go with the flow.
Lily, what did you think?
Ian, that was so good. Anyone who knows me knows I love acoustic music, and that was really something that I would enjoy and listen to. So I really did enjoy that. I'm glad that you brought the guitar and you really showed off your musicianship as well as your voice. I really like that you brought an original song too, and I feel like it was a good song. Sometimes I think it can be a bit risky when you bring your own song, but it was a very, very well-written song, and it really did surprise me. I like that we could see a lot of your range in that. So that was a really good audition. Well done.
Thank you.
Ian, I can see this, first of all, well done on your audition.
Cheers.
But obviously, like, you've come into this process, you've got a little bit of experience behind you in playing the instruments and writing songs. Obviously, the way I got to look at it is why something hasn't happened as of yet, so I can help you fix that. And I can see where the elements are that do need to be fixed. Obviously, I appreciate anyone who can write their own songs and things. I do feel like it was lacking in the lyrics a little bit. It was almost like it was written like a poem instead of a song. I don't know. That's how I felt when I was listening to the song. In terms of your vocals, like when you was going up into some of the higher notes, they were very sharp. And we got to be careful of those things. And I got to tell you these things because if I don't tell you, you'll keep doing them and then it's not going to help. Like, you've got a beautiful range on you. I like the movement in your voice. You definitely got 100% talent. I want you to know that. But these are things we need to try and polish up on. That's how I feel. I feel like these are the things, and I do believe this process can do that for you. So you're in the right place. Well done on a good start with your audition, and please take those little things on board because, like everyone, we're all here to learn new things.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's some of the things you could definitely benefit with, all right?
Thank you. Yeah.
Well done, buddy.
Cheers, man.
Hello, Zoe.
Hiya.
How are you feeling?
Very nervous.
I can tell you're nervous. This is really important now to try and relax a bit. It's natural to have nerves, I think everyone's nervous in the room. Obviously, this is a big deal. I know a little bit about your background. You haven't done much with music at all. This is like literally a spur of the blue the last few months where you thought, I'm going to try it. Everyone has to start somewhere, and that's why you're here. So it's going to be nerve-wracking today. All you got to do is breathe and do your best, all right?
Hi, I'm Zoe. I'm 27 and I'm from Tredegar. When I was selected for the series, I was really excited and overwhelmed with excitement. Couldn't believe I got through. I'm currently in college studying barbering. I really enjoy cutting men's hair and styling men's hair, but music is a big part of my life as well. I currently have no experience in music, and this is why I'm taking this opportunity now to build a bit in music and build my confidence. To win in the process at Talent Search Cymru would be absolutely amazing, but building my confidence, I'm happy enough. My main goal is to build my confidence and hopefully start gigging. For my audition, I am going to be nervous, but I'm going to try and give it my all.
I've been watching her sing since she was a kid. She lacks in confidence, but I don't know why, because she will smash it. And when she shines through, everyone will see what a star she is.
You ready for it?
No.
Just breathe and you start when you're ready, right? You can do it. Here we go.
God knows what is hiding in those weak and drunken hearts. Guess he kissed the girls and made them cry, those hard-faced queens of misadventure. God knows what is hiding in those weak and sunken lives. Fiery thrones and muted angels, giving love and getting nothing back. Oh, people, help the people. And if you're homesick, give me your hand and I'll hold it. People, help the people. Nothing will drag you down. Oh, and if I had a brain, oh, and if I had a brain, I'd be cold as a stone and rich as a fool that turned all those good hearts away.
Well done, Zoe. Declan, what did you think of Zoe's audition?
Okay, so yeah, you started off very nervous, but I see you kind of grew into performance as you kind of got more comfortable with just singing right in front of us. Your tone, I liked your tone throughout. At the end of the day, you're quite new to singing, and I've still got tons of videos to prove that's nothing to be ashamed of. But no, yeah, your tone was lovely, and just, yeah, you grew throughout the performance, and it was just nice to see, you got more comfortable, you kind of started going for the notes more, so well done.
Lily, what did you think?
Zoe, I'm so proud of you for even having the confidence and belief in yourself to try this. You have such a beautiful tone, and honestly, there is potential there. Obviously, we need to work with you. You've never done anything like this before. You're entirely new to this, but you do have something there, and you genuinely have a lovely tone to your voice. When you hit that one note in the falsetto, it just gave me like shivers. It was so pretty, and not everyone can do that. So just keep the belief up in yourself, because you will get there. You'll just get better and better and better now, week on week. But that was a really good audition, and you should be so proud of yourself for even getting up there. Well done.
Thank you.
We all handle nerves in different ways. Obviously, from what I've just seen, you are a lot more nervous. Probably the most nervous audition I've seen so far, which for you is something that you need to fix, especially in this process, and the way it narrows down and it gets tougher and tougher and tougher as people are leaving. Little things like that will be picked up. So it's very important for you to take that on board. In terms of the song, I heard you sing this in the week, and when you sang it in the week, it was fantastic. That was shaky, as you know. It was a little bit wobbly in places. You didn't put in your full voice because you held back a little bit. But I do feel like we still got to you, and Declan and Lily got to you, that there is definitely talent there. You are talented. I've seen what you're capable of, but this is a different thing now. When you step onto that side and you perform for us, and you know that the cameras are on and everything, it can be intimidating. It's something that you've got to relax yourself with, because if you do go through to the next part, you are going to need to start to relax, because so far this series, I feel like we've got a really strong lineup, and little things will go against you like that, and I really don't want that to happen. Breathe. You've done your audition. It weren't bad, but it weren't great. Just keep that in mind, work on it, and come back, if you're successful, much stronger.
I couldn't feel my legs, it was shaking. I thought they were going to
Yes,
go. I was
so-
trying to carry on. I was thinking, oh my God.
You should be proud of yourself. It takes guts, so well done.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done.
Hi, I'm Madison. I'm 12 and I'm from Newbridge.
So, ma'am, how do you feel about Madison taking on this opportunity? Because it's something completely different to what she's used to and also what you've done with her before.
Yeah, I think I might be more nervous than she is, to be honest. But as long as she does what she loves doing, then what more can we want from it?
I've come to Talent Search Cymru so that I can get a boost of confidence and to go places.
Madison, I'm so proud of you. I know you're going to smash it. You sing every day, so just sing your heart out.
Thank you. If I won Talent Search Cymru, I would actually feel like over the moon with joy.
Are you Madison?
Hi.
This is completely new for you, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very, very different. But everyone has to start somewhere. You're very nervous now.
Yeah.
Take your time. Everyone has to start somewhere, right? And we're here to help you, right? Just remember that. You've got family come along today. We're here because, you know, there's talent there. We've seen what you're capable of. We just want to see you live there for us now. Just enjoy it. Breathe. It takes time. The nerves, just overcome it as best you can. All right? So what are you going to sing?
I'm singing Never Enough.
That's a huge song. Huge song. And you're 12 years old. You ready for it?
Yeah.
Breathe, take your time, and enjoy it.
I'm trying to hold my breath. Let it stay this way. Can't let this moment end. You set off a dream in me, getting louder now. Can you hear it echoing? Take my hand, will you share this with me? 'Cause darling, without you, all the shines of 1,000 spotlights, all the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough, never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough, never be enough for me. Never, 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 never for me, for me. Never enough, never enough, never enough for me, for me, for me, for me.
Well done, Madison. Declan, what did you think?
Again, clearly you were very nervous. And again, I feel that you grew into the performance, especially when we got into the chorus. And you could find that, you know, get the big notes out the way. I feel like there's a few areas to improve. Like when you were hitting the enough and you were elongating the note, it was very sharp ending, almost as you run out of breath. Breath control will come with time. Breath control is one of the hardest aspects to grasp. I still struggle with it and now as a performer, so don't feel overwhelmed by that, but that is something you will learn as time goes on. You like mature as a performer. But considering you're 12 years old, I mean, I would not be doing this at 12 years old. That was a strong performance and I like that audition. Well done.
Thank you. Madison, I really enjoyed that. Do you know what I like about you is that you've taken a very gutsy song. You're 12 years old, you are new to this. You stood there and you performed it well. And what I like is that I could hear that if we can get you to a point where you don't feel that nervous and you can own that stage and make it yours, I know there's so much more that's going to come out to you. And that song right there would be a moment if you could just push through your nerves and let that voice out. I can see this massive inside, but I really enjoyed your performance and you've done very well anyway. So well done. Thank you.
That was a huge moment for you. I can kind of see by, like, obviously your energy and coming into this process very last minute like this, that this is completely new to you. What have you actually done musically? Is it just singing in one or two, like, perhaps with friends or family, or have you had anything else?
I mean, I've done like drama outside of school and that, but that's like technically it.
Right. Okay. Yeah, but that makes sense. So the reason why I'm saying that is because, like, obviously we've seen everyone we've seen so far, and you're the first person I would literally point out and say that studio time and things like that is what's gonna help you improve. Like, we obviously run a studio and things like that, and coach you and help you with your confidence privately from this, and then you come in for your performance. That is something definitely to keep in mind, because I can see this is completely, literally brand new to you, and I could see straight away from the way you moved, the way you sang, and I bet you £1 billion, right? And Mum and Dad probably agrees with this comment, that in the house, if you sang that in the house, it's probably so much more gutsier, because you're relaxed in the house. You know that environment, so you let go more. Obviously, I think you know yourself, you held back a little bit today and things like that. So that is something we need to improve on. But I can assure you that you definitely ended up in the right place, especially with confidence, because that's what we're here to do. And in terms of what you can do as a singer, there was parts of that, especially after the first few lines, where you had this lovely vibrato coming through and a lot of strength there. You know, certain parts, how you're using your voice, where you go into the never enough and you're bringing in your jawline there, that's incorrect. So we need to open that up so it comes out full. But little things like how you can learn within the studio, right? Other than that, you should be really proud, because that was a big moment for you to have to do that last minute like that and come in. And you were very talented, Madison, right? So be proud of yourself.
I want to do the best I can so I can build my confidence up, maybe start a career in musical.
I'm sure you'll build your confidence. Look at Melissa when she started. She had no confidence whatsoever, and now look at her. Just go out there and do your best. That's all you can do.
Yeah, I will.
Up next, Charlie.
Hi, my name's Charlie. I'm 17 years old and I'm from Newport. When I first found out I was selected, I was nervous at first because I'm new to this, but I'm willing to give it a go and I'm happy to see what happens in the future. I like a bit of football, but I also like basketball. I like to watch it. I used to play football for Cymru Celtic Academy. I have had experience, but it's little experience. I did one show when I was like 9, 10. We performed the song See You Again by Charlie Puth. It was fun when we done it. I was nervous at the time as well, but I had my fans and family there to support me, so that's what got me through it. That's all I can say really, is I'm just looking forward to giving it a try and see how far I go and see what I can do with my voice. I would love a lot more confidence, because this is why I'm going into this, to build my confidence, to see what I can do. It would be nice to do a bit of gigs now and then, to build even more confidence up. For my audition, I'm going to give it my all, try my best, and hopefully get through to the next rounds.
Just go out there and do your best. That's all you can do. Good luck. I love you.
Hiya, buddy.
Hiya.
How are you feeling?
I'm really nervous, but wanted to give it a go.
Good, man. So what are you going to do, sing for us today now?
I'm going to sing for you All of Me by John Legend.
Right. What I want you to do now, because I can see there's a bit of nerves there, just breathe, just settle, don't rush into it, take your time, and then start the song, right?
Yeah.
What would I do without your smart mouth? Drawing me in and you kicking me out. You got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be alright. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give my all to you, give your all to me. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I'm losing, I'm winning. 'Cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you.
Wow. Well done, Charlie. Breathe now, all right? Declan, what did you think?
I love that audition, fully straight away. So you've got an interesting twang to your voice, I like, and you didn't sing it exactly how John Legend sing it. You kind of made that cover your own, just with your distinctive voice. It's very distinct, and I like it. I feel like you'd fit in with the sound of a lot of artists right now. I mean, like Dermot Kennedy, I feel like you'd fit in along that genre, which is a great thing, by the way. I mean, that's a great thing to have. One bit of advice for you would be open up to us when you're performing, hand in your pocket and kind of look into the floor. I get you're nervous, but engage with the audience because stage presence is such a big thing to have as a performer. I mean, vocals wise, you are sound, you know, your tone's great, you've got that twang in your voice, you've got that distinct voice, and I like you as a vocalist. I want to like you as a performer next. So I want you to get that hand out your pocket and just enjoy being there. Start moving around. Just have fun with it, okay? Right, well done.
Lily, what did you think?
Charlie, your sound is so unique and so distinctive, and I really, really, really like your tone. I love that even though I can see that you're a bit nervous, I mean, the lack of experience shows a little bit, I think, in places, but you still had like a smooth transition, especially when you were going into those higher notes, and you kind of were throwing your voice around more than what I expected you to do, to be honest. I think you gave it more than what I expected, and I really like that I could see your power, your range. I think it was a very good song choice for you, so I really, really did enjoy that audition, and a big well done to you on that.
Thank you.
Charlie, look, everyone's nervous when they come into an audition like this, right? It's completely natural. Everyone deals with it in different ways. I actually thought you handled yourself super well then, because I didn't feel too much of the nerves coming through on your voice and things like that. Obviously, like, this is completely new to you too. This is not something you got experience in. You got to see your sister performing in the last series, and now you come in to give this a go when you've had no experience with music. And I've said this to you when you had a session the other week, that your potential is fantastic, absolutely fantastic. You just got to commit yourself to those little things that you need to fix. And one of those things, as we saw today, is just the kind of chilled back. I'm auditioning, hand in pocket. You got to treat yourself like a star. You know, you got to treat yourself like, right, I'm a performer and this is my audience. You're to pay and watch me. You got to treat that as your stage when you're up there, and that's something you will pick up. I actually think you've done really, really well on this first audition, and it's one of my favourites so far, if I'm honest. So you should be really proud of yourself, but just learn from this and grow from this. Well done, buddy.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you, Charlie, and you know you can do it, and I know you can do it, and good luck, and you know you're my favourite anyway, and you're really good at singing, and I'm very proud of you.
Can we have Grace up to the front?
My name is Grace. I'm 13 years old and I came from Port Talbot.
I would probably say Grace has been singing longer than she can walk. I've got some really embarrassing videos in the house, which I'm looking at her face now. She knows exactly what videos I'm talking about. There was One Direction. And
Moves Like Jagger.
Yeah, Moves Like Jagger, got them
Moves
all.
Like Jagger.
She literally wasn't walking by the time she had a little bum shuffle singing. Yeah, and she sings more than she talks.
I just love listening to her sing. She's beautiful. She's done it since she's tiny. Comes up my house and she sings all the time with me. And just good luck and enjoy it.
I've entered Talent Search Cymru because I've always been singing from a young age, and I've always wanted to do a competition like this just to open up new opportunities for me. And this one had a special place in my heart.
I hear you singing every day, and it's about time everybody else gets to hear what we hear every day.
Can make me cry.
I'm super proud of you. Love you.
I love you too.
Rightio then, Grace, how are you feeling about auditioning today?
I'm really excited and I hope I can do well enough to get through to the next round.
So, Dad, how are you feeling about Grace taking on this opportunity?
I'm more nervous than she is. Genuinely. She was born singing, so it's natural to her. It's just not natural to sit back and watch.
If I won Talent Search Cymru, I would feel over the moon. I'd probably start getting emotional, burst out crying. And I'd probably ask my mum and dad to get me some Lego because I have a fair share of Lego.
Just absolutely enjoy it. It's a platform where it's massive, and just enjoy it. You'll smash it. I have absolutely no doubt.
Oh, thank you.
Look how tiny she is. Absolutely tiny. So Grace, just for the record for everyone, tell us obviously age and where you're from.
I'm 13 years old and I came from Port Albert this morning.
Unbelievable. I still can't believe you're 13. You're so tiny. You're the smallest 13-year-old I've ever seen. Just a bit of background on you. Obviously, what you've done musically. Just give us a little bit of a short on what you've done so far with music.
Well, I performed at the ICC Wales to raise money for Ukrainian children. I've also came third in the world with a song and dance solo in the Dance World Cup. I sing in a lot of vocal sections at dance competitions, and I love to sing karaoke. I'm trying to get into busking as well.
Nice. So, what are you going to actually sing for us today?
I Know I Have a Heart from Carrie Hope Fletcher.
Okay, you ready for it?
Yeah.
Right, take your time. When you're ready, you just go for it, right?
Okay. Found out love is a hoax, one of life's little jokes. I know I have a heart because you broke it, had it shattered and bruised, and now the laughs on me. Anyone want a heart that's barely used? Fairy tales are not to be believed. I blame myself if I have been deceived. I was fine on my own, made of steel, heart of stone. I know I have a heart because you broke it. I was so unaware that I could feel so bad. But what good is a heart if you're not there? Now I won't need a heart, 'cause I don't care. Thank you.
Wow. Huge voice. Declan, what did you think?
Again, another teenager who's mile times better than me. Wow, that was incredible. I mean, that was such a powerful voice for such a small person. That was insane. There's not really much I can say. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of blown away for a minute. Well done.
Thank you so much.
I really liked a lot of things actually about the performance in general. I really like your confidence. I really like that you performed the song. You didn't go in yourself. You were quite outwardly opening your arms up, which is obviously opening your chest up, helping you to get those bigger notes out. So I love that you kind of had an understanding of how you're coming across on that stage, and it came across very well. You come across like a very sweet, humble, nice person, and I would want to watch you, which I really like. In terms of vocals, I loved that you had an idea of light and shade. You moved your voice. You weren't afraid to kind of show your range and really push where you needed to, and then bring it back in to make the song more emotional so we could connect with it. And considering that was all done a cappella, I think you've done extremely well, and you should be so proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Grace, that was a fantastic start for this journey, and no doubt I think you'll be successful throughout this process. I really do. Obviously, in terms of what you can do, because that was so controlled, so confident, everything, especially for a 13-year-old. So you can tell that you've had that little bit of experience, which is amazing, because it shows me that you're really, really passionate, and you have been since you probably started growing up. You just music, and I can feel that in how you perform. What I want to know, because at the same time of you doing this process, I still want you to achieve new things throughout this process, that sort of stuff. So a little bit of a question for you. Have you got an idea of where you vision yourself in future? What path do you vision yourself taking musically?
Well, I really want to have my own concerts kind of feel, but I also want to have a lot of my acting side come through as well.
Nice. So if I said to you, name me an artist that inspires you, what would that be?
Probably Ariana Grande, maybe, because she has her pop concerts, but then she's also on Nickelodeon.
Yes. So see now, when I hear you, and in elements in that song, you had this sort of movement that was similar to how a lot of pop artists sing. So like Ariana and things like that. And I could sense that coming through, but then I could also sense the theatrical side. So I don't know if you do like theatre stuff. You do.
Yeah.
So this is where I'm trying to establish, you see, because I've got a theatre singer and I've got a pop singer popping through all the time. If that's the route you want to take, we can help you with that, because all you need to do is just make yourself a bit more commercialized in how you sing, a couple more movements. I definitely feel like that's more where you should be leaning to, because I can feel like that's within you, in your identity. So don't be frightened to lean more towards the pop stuff, because I think that's going to benefit you, not just you, but outside of Talent Search Cymru. So keep that in mind, right?
Okay.
Beautiful audition.
Thank you
Should be
so
proud.
much.
Well done.
Thank you.
Wow, what a night, guys. Joey, how are you feeling?
Absolutely amazing. I just think it's such a strong series in terms of what's to offer from the talents. And yeah, we got the callbacks coming up with backing tracks. It's going to be quite interesting to see how they went from that intense moment to no music to how they're going to react once they're on the stage with the backing track. That's going to be the interesting part. And I think it'll allow us to establish who needs more work than others. We're going to get to see that. Deck, what do you think?
I'm impressed with the calibre of talent in Wales, really. I mean, we've got such an amazing, talent in music. And to be honest, I can't wait to see the stars flourish when they've got backing tracks and not trying to sing a cappella. I think a lot of people are going to surprise us.
Now it's time for the judges to deliberate.
Right, guys, so we've got to make some decisions on who we take it through, who we not take it through, that sort of stuff. How do we feel about everyone here in this top round, these four? What do you think of them? Four sort of strong force. Would you move any of them out?
I would put this one out only because I think there's a lot of work to be done. I'm not saying that there's no potential in it, but I think it's something we need to consider when making a decision.
Yeah. What about you, Dan? Would you keep that order? Or
I personally take probably Dan out and put it on the
okay,
especially.
So if we pull that one up there and then come down into this room, what do you think of that would have done?
I feel like that's what it were great, but there's also
yeah. I mean, there is work, and I think ultimately there's work to be done for everyone. Everyone is growing and they're all on journeys. We just need to be sure what we're happy with from all that,
I loved her. I honestly think for her age, she is excelling and I'm really so excited to see what she's doing.
And that one is an absolute powerhouse. Absolute powerhouse. I cannot wait to see what they do to the process, because they absolutely is madness what they're going to be able to do. All in all, how do we feel about the potential of this series?
Well, massive potential of the series. We've got a lot of good acts.
Yeah, and a lot of variety too.
It's so
they sing.
It's going to be such a good series. We've got very, very strong acts, I think.
So, are we happy with that?
I'm happy.
Good stuff.
The judges have made their decision.
Hiya, Vernon. You coming up? Right, so just before we get into it, you obviously auditioned for us, the series. Dear Mr. President, Pink, we got an idea of what you can offer to the process and into the next round and stuff. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to quickly come to Lily and Declan just to ask them their opinion, if they'd like to see you there and that sort of stuff, all right? So Declan, I'll come to you first. Vernon, would you like to see you there?
Yes, I'd like to see what you bring to the rest of the competitions. So yeah, I'd like to put you through.
Yeah, I think you're really unique and I would love to see you again.
I think you should have a chance. I do think you should. But what you need to do is, please, like I said, within your performance, just take everything on board. Really dedicate yourself to what you can do up there. Make sure you're ready and committed and things like that. And I feel like we'll see you shine. I really do. So you've had 3 yeses. Well done. You're in the callbacks. All right. Hello, Kelsey. You all right? So Declan?
Yeah, I'd like to see you through to the next round and I want to see what you bring.
Yes, without a doubt, yes.
I think you have to be there just for the fact that you can show us more. I feel like there's a lot more there to give at this point. So just take everything on board and just push yourself, all right? But congratulations, you're through to the callbacks. Well done. How you both? How you doing? Yeah? Now, I'm going to come to Declan first on his decision. But obviously we can have a bit of a chat and stuff. So Declan, what would you like to say?
First of all, I say yes, I want you guys to come through to the next round. I want to see what you guys can bring.
Yes, definitely. I like you both. I like both your voices, and I think there's a lot to work with.
We had a chat previous to this, but we want to advise something which we feel is going to benefit you both. You don't have to do that because you've got a yes through as the duo, but we are going to put in place to and advise you that we personally feel that you could both progress further in this process and do even more well if you worked alone. Based on what we saw you both do in the audition, we 100% all agreed these two are talented, very talented. I don't know how new this is to you, this duo sort of thing, but you can see it from a mile off. It is like two different artists completely, and it is just not gelling. Now, we can let you go through this process because this is your choice. This is not our choice. We're not saying you've got to do it. We could let you go through it as the duo and you could prove us wrong. We've all pretty much agreed that we do feel like as soloists in this, both of you coming here as soloists, we feel like you could progress and develop in your own lanes as what we see. And we're there to work with you regardless of your decision, right? We just wanted to put that in mind so you can both get an idea. But you're both talented, right? So you've both got yeses as the duo or as solos. You will let us know over the next few days, right? Well done, both. Hiya, Riley. How you feeling, buddy? Nervous? All right, then. So we're going to make this decision now, all right? Obviously, your audition, you sang Shallow. 1,000,000,000%, I believe, if everyone agrees now when I come to them, I do feel like that. Don't be frightened to take on much bigger songs because your range is huge and there's so much more there. And I just pray and hope that everyone does get to see that if successful. I'm going to come to Declan. Declan, what would you like to say to Riley?
First of all, I'm going to calm your nerves and say it's a massive yes from me. And secondly, I agree with Joey. You could definitely tackle even bigger songs, so go for it.
Riley, this is a very easy yes.
100%. Riley, it wouldn't have been anything else. I mean, if we could make the number bigger than 100%, I would be like, this is 1,000,000,000% or something. Because the moment you auditioned for us, I just, like I said to you, I feel like there's a star here. I feel like we found something really, really special. And people are going to get to see that because a lot of people that haven't seen you, like ourselves, they can only judge on what they've seen in front, you know, and what they see in front of you. I've got to go on what I visualize mentally as what I do in this business. And I know in my gut and soul that you can go places. I really believe that in my heart and soul, and time will tell with that. All you need to do throughout this process is just don't hold back. Don't hold back. If you start holding back or you start discouraging away, you know, things will drop. Don't. I know it won't because I know you got willing to push, but just go for it. And I promise you'll do well, Riley, all right? So just work hard, put the work in, and push yourself, all right? But well done, you're through to the callbacks. Well done, Riley. Hi, Laura, how are you feeling? I think it is quite nerve-wracking at this point, especially when you're in front and we're deciding if you're going to be in the callbacks or not. Obviously, you heard the comments that we give you and things to take on board and stuff. Declan, what did you think?
I'm going to say yes, I want to see you through to the callbacks, and I loved your audition.
Yes, it's a yes from me.
100% a yes from me too, Laura. You should be really, really proud of yourself. Like, this is something that you've come into that is very different to what you've done previous to this. If you really commit to yourself, you could really shine through this. You really could shine. But you should be really proud of yourself. Congratulations, you're in the callbacks. Are you buddy, all right? Right, so you've done your audition for us, an original song, played the guitar. I'm going to come to Declan, his thoughts and what he thinks. Declan?
110% yes from me. I'm a big fan of any original artist, so keep going.
Ian, I think you need to take on the comments that were said to you today, but I would love to see you again.
Congratulations, we'll be seeing you in the callbacks. Well done, Ian. Hiya, Zoe, you still nervous? A little bit. Declan, what do you think of Zoe's audition and what do you think?
No, I loved your audition and it's a yes from me. I'd like to see you in the callbacks.
Zoe, I think you've got such a beautiful foundation to work with, and I would love to work with you, and I'd love to see you again, so yes.
This is quite intense for everyone at this point. And if I'm being honest, everything we've seen over the first half of the auditions and these auditions, I know that this has been intense for everyone. And I got to say that out loud, because this is quite intense to have to come up here, no music to back you up, nothing, and just sing. It is scary. So we get that, and we understand that people are going to be nervous. And if I'm honest, there's been nerves everywhere. You're not the only person. I got no doubt in my mind, once we place you on that stage with a backing track and you've got that little bit of comfort blanket there, I truly believe you'll shine. I really feel like that. And we haven't fully got to see that from the audition, but it is there. And I know it's there in my gut. I agree with these. Yes, you are through to the callbacks. All right? Well done. I am Madison. Right, we're going to have a chat with these. Declan, what do you think of Madison?
I think there's tons of potential there, and we like to bring back to callbacks. My answer is a yes.
Madison, I think you had a really gutsy audition, and I really like your voice. I'd like to see you again. Yes.
I can see this is completely bare new to you, and I can see you've jumped in this last minute into the deep end, and it is a big deal. Don't feel like that's not normal, because it's completely normal, all right? What I saw today was somebody that's got the potential to really shine vocally. But you should be proud of yourself. You should be proud of yourself, because this is a big deal. And I know, and I think, family knows that you can do really, really well, and you can sing really well. That's why you're here. And that's why I'm going to agree with these and say you're through to the callbacks. All right? Well done. Hiya, Charlie, how are you feeling? Yeah? Right, you ready for the decisions? Declan?
Yeah, I think we've got tons of potential, and it's a big fat yes from me.
Charlie, massive yes for me.
I actually think you're one of the ones to watch. That's how I feel. I really feel like you could really blossom if you dedicate it. Every little ounce you put into it, every breath, everything you need to do to be the best version of yourself. And I feel like you will be one that people go, wow, 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 wow. And that's it, buddy. But you should be proud of yourself. You've got 3 yeses. You're through to the callbacks. Well done. There she is, little Miss Powerhouse. Grace, obviously you've done your audition. I'm going to come to the judges now to see what they thought of it and stuff. Declan, what do you think of Grace?
No, I think that was a great audition, and it's a big yes from me.
Grace, there's no doubt, there's no surprise, massive yes from me.
You are super talented. Very, very talented. You should be really proud. That was a really strong, powerful audition. So 100%, 3 yeses across the board. We'll see you in the callbacks. How are we all feeling?
I'm really excited to see what they bring, especially having a different setting, different kind of theme in terms of singing to a backing track. So I'm really excited to see what they bring, and narrowing down the competition.
Declan?
I'm really excited to see what they bring to the stage. I can't wait to see what they like with a backing track, like Lily said. Like, we'll see if people better a cappella, they better with a backing track. Because, like you said, one wrong step and you're completely out of time, and it's really hard to get back in time.
Will Kinetic Streets continue as a duo or become soloists? Find out next week at The Callbacks.